Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. Thanks for coming back, guys. First and foremost, I apologize for my camera quality. It is not as good as it was prior to starting this. Well, I believe Aries and Taurus were okay, but well, Aries through Gemini's readings I could do on my phone, but my phone ran out of storage. So I'm having to use another device, and the quality just isn't as good, guys, and I do apologize. The sound is okay, though, because I rewatched some of the videos that I've created so far, and it seems to be okay. Sound-wise, you can basically see me. It's not HD quality, you know. I apologize. I got to figure out what's going on with my phone. It's always something with that damn thing. Swear, technology and me, I'm trying to love it. I'm trying to merge and say, hello, we can be friends, but it doesn't want to be my friend, I guess. There's actually a lot more to it than that, but we're not going to get into that, Sag. Yeah, Saggies, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling comfortable, safe, happy. Some intense energies. I was doing that Scorpio reading, and I could feel. I wanted to check like the transits of what was going on, and I actually had somebody comment on that Scorpio reading that the Scorpio transit, and I was like, oh duh. I felt a little embarrassed. I should know that as a Scorpio, but yeah, the moon went through Scorpio. And created a trine with Pisces and Neptune. So that was that happened February 20th. I'm not really quite sure. It's probably moving out of it now if it hasn't already. But yeah, guys. So you know, Pisces and Scorpio energy combined with the moon. I mean, right off the bat, if you have any water in your chart, it was probably an intense time for you. And I don't really necessarily feel in a bad way. It really depends on of the type of person you are, I guess. The level of introspection that you're comfortable with, things like that. So yeah, but let's get into your reading, Sagittarius. I'm not going to carry on like I do sometimes. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements for the sign of Sexy Sag. And I'd like to welcome my trusted ancestors, my spirit guides, and the angels into the space to watch over this reading. Let my Saggies know that I hope they are safe and protected, and let my Saggies know that I am safe and protected as I do your reading, okay? I pre-selected a deck. It is pre-shuffled, but I'm going to give it a little bit more shuffling. Fool upside down as I cut it, but you know, splitting the deck during a shuffle doesn't really mean too much for me. It's the pre-shuffles that actually emit quite a lot of information. You kind of keep it in the back of your mind. Sometimes I feel like they're messages for the reader as opposed to the viewer. At least that's how it feels for me. During my pre-shuffles, I feel like those messages are for me. I'm like, okay, Spirit, got it. Noted. Let's shuffle this, please. But this, what we do here, is purely for you, Sag, viewer, collective. Also, if you're a cross-watcher watching for a Sagittarius that you adore and love, you are welcome here. If you're watching for a Sagittarius that you have a vendetta against, that you despise, and you want to know exactly what's going on in their life at all times, who they're dating, what their money's like, all the stuff, then no, get on out. Just go. Please. That's called stalkering. That's called stalkering. Stalking. It's called stalkering. I want to learn how to do the fan so bad. I'm not going to attempt to do it anymore on camera because it's a little embarrassing, but I'll get there. I'll get there. Okay. All right. All right, Sagis. Okay. I put this here today too, guys. This is a sea urchin out of an oracle deck that I use, or I haven't used it in a while. And I was playing with that deck by myself because I'm a weirdo like that. And it came up. This card came up, which is the card of protection. That you like have forces protecting you, and I just felt like it was nice to put up here. I might leave it up there for a while. I don't know. Never hurts to have a little extra emblem of protection. Upside down tower. That came out for freaking my last, did it just come out? It either came out for Scorpio or Libra. Or Virgo. You could have Scorpio, Libra, or Virgo in your chart. Sag. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. Could have Aries in your chart. Wow. So I'm getting this tower not falling is actually a good thing. There has been some very swift action towards love, fulfillment, abundance. Because I just got a Knight of Sword and an Ace of Cup, both upright, with an upside down tower card paired together. Let's see. Give me 1 minute, guys. There's something about love or abundances of your own that you no longer want to avoid or no longer want to keep a secret, no longer want to be hush-hush about it, move slowly about it. Some piece of fast-moving information, communications that move at a very fast pace, that are very swift. That knight delivers his message to the king. Very, his accuracy is on 1,000, on a trillion. He gets there, gets the message, and maybe gets a cup of hot tea before he's back on the road to deliver more messages. Deliver a message of what? Of an Ace of Cup? Of an offering, of an abundance of love, energy. This tower is upside down, and usually when I see an upside down tower, guys, I don't like it. Because I feel like towers are one of those cards where it's like, there's been a culmination of energy. It usually entails something negative, something on repeat, cycles on repeat, then the tower needs to fall. And when that tower falls, we can start to heal and begin that process. It's a long process, it's a grueling process, but it's upside down here. So that isn't happening. This could be good or bad. This could be ignoring something very big and running back to an old love. This could be ignoring something really big and running back to an old love because it's your true love and you know that is the truth. And for some reason that would avoid a tower. Both of those things I just mentioned, bringing abundance and love to something and someone, could be a Scorpio or an Aries or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Pisces, or a Cancer. We have a lot of water out here, Aries, and then air signs. Why is this avoiding it? Why is the tower not falling? This knight delivering this Ace of Cups. This knight delivering this, feels like a love message. Like a very important one. A swift one. Why is he so fast? Why does he feel like he has to do this so fast? Is he in trouble? Oh, okay. Maybe he's doing it to avoid trouble. Maybe he's sending this love message because he knows if he doesn't, he could be implicated of something. And when I say he, guys, I'm just speaking generally. If you're a she, please replace the word he with she. If you identify as a non-binary, then identify as however you'd like. I just use words naturally, okay? I don't think too much about it. I'm never trying to offend anybody. I just literally talk from my soul. A Page of Sword upside down, a Hierophant, and a Two of Wands. There could have been a interference of some kind that had to do with a law official, a priest, a priestess, somebody of a high authority, high ranking that you respect. Because the Hierophant card, you do not disrespect this person. You could be dealing with a Taurus, could have Taurus in your chart. They are like the high priestess, but also a little bit more like authoritative. So that could mean anything from a priest, religious leader, spiritual leader, to a law official in like high, yeah. This person, you do not mess with them. You listen to them because they are correct. They follow the laws. They follow the spiritual laws. They, yeah. They're like practically a monk. You know. Well, this spiritualist, monk, priest, law official, whoever, heard some gossip or from word of mouth, or like, and look, it doesn't have to be somebody that's like an official. It could be somebody that just like embodies that vibe of being a very woke ass person that you respect. There are normal people out here that totally hold that position in life, and we respect them. We listen to them, and they don't have ill will. They don't have malice in their heart, and if they do, it's because somebody probably did something really terrible to them. But they're not like, if this Hierophant is just like a Joe Blow, for lack of a better term, but it just happens to be a Hierophant Joe Blow, or a why do I want to say Karen? A Hierophant Karen. Hey, I'll give Karen. I will give you that. I will give you that. Nothing against Karens. There could, it's somewhere in this world, there is a Karen that is also a Hierophant. Let that sink in. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that this doesn't have to be someone that works like in the courthouse or like in a temple. Could just be a regular person that's on point. A Page of Sword upside down. A Page of Sword is like a character that needs to know all the information. They study people. They want to know all the gossip, the good, the bad, the ugly, the everything. Usually that's not favorable. I mean, usually there's a reason people want that. Either they're just so thirsty for something to think about other than their own miserable lives. I mean, I know that sounds a little rough, but it's true. And usually what they do with that gossip or information that sometimes is usually not even true. And sometimes it's usually them that creates the untruths. They go around and they spread it around, creating lies. It's upside down, though. So that's been discovered. Some truth, some lies, some, discoveries of on a page sense that were somebody was studying you. You could be this Hierophant. I don't know if I feel your energy out here yet. Almost called you Taurus. Could have Taurus in your chart. Could be dealing with one. I mostly am just like, this is just energy right now. I'm not really feeling any past people. I'm not really feeling your energy. I'm more so feeling just your reading in general. Does that make sense? A bunch of stuff just fell, guys. And when I get bundles, I literally always have to take them. A lot of information just came out. Before I get to this, whoa, an upside down chariot. Okay. Before I get to all that, this potential false information made somebody want to go Dr. Evil vibes and do the total domination on you, on whatever, on your job, on your love life, on whatever. I don't know if I like this. Check this out. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Way better. I like that little thing. Okay, even though the camera quality is really bad, guys, I apologize, but I like that lighting better. All about that ambiance, highly important. This Two of Wands being upside down is like a bad plan because of some false information. A bad plan because of false information. And a Hierophant knows about it. Well, yeah, no, it's going to come to an end then. Yes. Yes, it's going to come to an end then, yes. Which it did. And it almost seems like because it did, this Knight of Sword. Do we see this Page of Sword and Knight of Sword? Okay, there's similarities there. This Page of Sword is like, oh shit, I got found out. I better jump on my steed and run towards so-and-so, probably you, and try to offer my cup of love back before this tower falls. Strong tug of yes on that. All right, the bundle. I have a Knight of Wand upright, a King of Sword. The sword, okay, we just went from Page to Knight and now to King. So this person feels bad. Whoever you're dealing with, Sagittarius, that spread lies about you, maybe they heard it from somebody else, but I kind of get that they created them. Or not, or they were told, because I do have it paired with this Two of Wand upside down, and I feel like this guy is the one that really did the dirty, sketchy. If you're dealing with anybody trying to defame your character, or mess with your money, or just paint you out to be somebody that you're not, call you a hoe when you're not, call you a home wrecker when you're not, call you lazy when you're not, call you a gold digger when you're not, just things like that, right? Just false information. It's this person is actually the one that's going to do something about it with the Two of Wands. He's holding the globe. He's holding the globe in his hand because he's planning something big. So this lie, this misinformation, because it's, I don't just say that, like the Page of Sword is literally misinformation, gossipy shit. And then the Knight of Sword is traveling really fast about this abundance that is actually the truth. It's upright, your abundance, your love, your unconditional love, your creative force that is the truth. You could have heavy water in your chart. And air is headed towards something, someone to avoid a tower, to avoid imprisonment. Wow, okay. Okay, yeah, this person that is trying to avoid a tower moment is moving very quickly. They may be a little paranoid or nervous about an outcome because of what they, because of something that they were partaking in. Some of this upside down Page of Sword activity and upside down Two of Wand activity, which is like really catty, gossipy people that are actually planning to do something to you. They were actually planning to do something, or they did do something. And a Hierophant knows about it. The Hierophant knows that you are an Ace of Cup upright. These people knew that as well, but, you know, they probably had their reasons, right, to come after you, whatever that was. Okay, so this bundle that I got was a Knight of Wands. That's why I'm saying this person's moving really fast now. Sag, here comes your energy with the fire. This Knight of Wands moving very quickly. Somebody could be like on the run, because I have this Knight of Wands and then upside down Eight of Sword. Or this truth being exposed is unbinding, releasing, unshackling somebody from the own imprisonment of their thoughts that they were trapped in because of they thought this was true. Whoever they is for you guys, make sense out of it. Never get stuck on signs. Never get stuck on genders. Don't get stuck on cards. You are the master of your story. Please place yourself where you see fit. If it doesn't hit, don't make it fit, okay? A quickly moving, passionate knight. The creative knight, the creative, passionate, attractive, usually. Not to say the others aren't, but he is typically the more F-boy one. He's moving quickly now because of an Eight of Sword upside down. Maybe he, she, they has been released from a mental prison, or he, she, they is trying to run from actual imprisonment. I have a King of Sword upright, a Two of Pentacles upside down, and then a King of Cups. So here come the kings. Here comes our kings. Here comes our kings. I kind of get that you are this king of, well, you must be this King of Cup. I just don't understand how this Page of Sword, Knight of Sword, and then King of Sword, because I get this is like a transition, that this person went from page to knight to king, which gives growth. It gives growth, like they're learning, but also like if it involves avoiding punishment because of something that they were involved in regards to like planning something based on lies and gossip. to create a tower moment for you and it didn't work. Maybe that's why the upside down tower is here. They wanted a tower to fall for you, whoever they is. Maybe they sought out somebody to help them. This Hierophant could be even as special as a special. Okay. Maybe this person has a really special friend that they hold very dear to their heart, that they respect what they say, that they basically picture as like a priest. Like, they doesn't, you know, not like in a, like, you do no wrong sense, but like, it's like this person said, like, this person that tried to partake in putting a tower in your life and partaked in like this Two of Wand plan based on lies, spoke to a Hierophant potentially and was like enlightened. I know, and like even my own self, because I am a Scorpio, I get very skeptical. I'm like, well, yeah, well, like, I don't really feel like they'll be enlightened until they get enlightened. And usually that only happens a few different ways. Am I right? I don't know if I want to name them because they can be pretty harsh. A near-death experience, being imprisoned, getting the shit kicked out of you, going through a death and rebirth process and having no choice, completely isolated from everybody that you loved or loved you or whatever. There are only a few things in this life that I feel like can push someone into actually changing who they are. Because when we create habits, especially adults, that whole, you know, saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks thing, I hate to say it, but it is a little bit real. It is. Unless you're going to be that monk sitting in a monastery every single day for the next year, you know, away from your vices, away from your devices, away from the people, places, things that you love that may be toxic, may not be toxic, whatever. It takes years to heal from trauma. It's like, I don't want to freak people out, like, to and say anything that would make people want to give up on it, because it's not like you should give up. Just acknowledge that it's there, because it's okay. It doesn't make you unlovable. It makes you lovable. It's just we never want to get into a trauma bond is the thing. And no one's ever fully healed. So all these tarot readers that are like, oh, this person obviously was not healed all the way. It's like, well, bitch, neither are you. Clearly, neither are you, because every reading I see you will do is about the same haterade on steroids that I see on YouTube so much. And I do it myself sometimes, and I have to take a step back and be like, all right, Sonny, reel it in. Let's read the cards. Don't project. That being said, you are a King of Cup about all this. You have love in your heart for this person. This could be an ex. This could be like an ex-friend. This could even be a family member that screwed you over. You are doing that holy, sacred act of forgiveness. I can feel it. You are trying to forgive. It's very hard, though. Especially because it seems like there's something serious that this person did to you or tried to do to you. This Knight of Sword, this Page of Sword, this King of Sword, he is now upright, though. Like he's learned something, like he's matured. He's sitting right next to you, King of Cup. He, she, they. Don't get stuck on genders. Right in between a Two of Pentacles upside down, though. So there's a little bit of a waiting game, a little bit of procrastination, a little bit of like, maybe you don't know what to do next. Maybe they don't know what to do next. Because it seems like a heavy situation that is quite complicated, that involves other people. Excuse me, guys. it could involve officials even. Like law officials or something along those lines. Ace of Cups is, you know, talent. God, get your birthright. You. That love, that unconditional love that you emit. That people just love about you. And I get this person did love that about you or does love that about you, but something about that caused this whirlwind of bullshit. Because, and then it turned into wanting to bring you an upside down tower moment. Well, a tower moment, not upside down. They wanted to bring a tower moment, but it's upside down. The tower moment did not occur. And now there's fast movement here with these knights. The upside down Two of Wands plan didn't go as planned. A Hierophant has stepped in, whether that's just the 5D ancestors and spirit guides that are watching and like absolutely not, or whether it's like an actual law official that's like absolutely not. And despite all that crazy drama, you still have love and forgiveness in your heart. King of Cup. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Or Cancer, Pisces. Typically it's a Scorpio card. Or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or Taurus. Or Aries. Why is this Two of Pentacles upside down between you and this person? Yeah, and a Chariot card upside down. Oof. Temperance card upside down. There's you, Saggy. The Temperance card upside down. Someone's not done healing. Someone needs to heal more. There could be issues with cars, movement in general. I hate to say it, Sag, but this could be very careful, because this person could be a master manipulator. They could be like a career con artist, like romance scammer type. Because I get that you're starting to feel forgiveness. Because the tower didn't fall. I'm not saying things were easy for you during all this bullshit stuff that occurred. I'm not saying it was easy. I'm just saying that because it's upside down, you could have that like little wiggle room left to where you're like, well, you know, I wasn't that nice myself, so maybe I should, you know, blah, 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 right? But you may not be fully healed either, Sag. You could have Cancer in your chart, could be dealing with a Cancer. There's no movement. There's stagnation in this healing process. I'm almost even getting that, like, this is kind of harsh, but ancestors and angels are even irritated because this may be a cycle that's been on repeat, that you may be at risk of repeating again. All right, we got Hangman upside down and a High Priestess upside down. Heavy Pisces energy here, could be dealing with one, could have it in your own chart. If there is somebody in the mix that identifies as a High Priestess, that claims to have this like acquired like higher knowing, higher knowledge, maybe they're a practitioner, but what I usually feel that a high priestess is just a natural seer. She doesn't usually typically need to dabble in magic. She's just naturally abundant and incredibly intuitive and psychic, and just knows much more than the average person. And if she speaks about what she knows, people will call her crazy. This is a false high priestess. This is so basically a false. It could be it could be a doppelganger. Sag, it could be a doppelganger. That's like, maybe your person like tried to get over you and like found somebody they thought was like gonna make you jealous. You probably aren't even aware of, because you're probably you know, your life's probably crazy enough. With all these fast movement of nights, I do get in the King of Cup upright, it's like things have been going fast for you, and you've been like, for the most part, you know, I'm sure you have your days, but like living in your heart space and being kind for the most part, even though it's probably hard sometimes, but you still are. Not everybody is that way. In fact, most people are not. This hangman upside down, it's like this person that thinks they have secret knowledge, high priestess, this higher knowing priestess person, hangman upside down, gives like, they don't introspect, which gives they steal their ideas, or are just completely false altogether. Or or did something very reckless without thinking about it. And they're highly distorted individual that doesn't have any special star qualities that you would see in a high priestess. I think that maybe you're I believe that's how you are, and your person sees you that way because that's truly who you are. And maybe they were trying to like recreate you, or find somebody that had like a similar vibe or something, and it just wasn't you, and it didn't work. This person's a hangman upside down. It's almost like this person's dumb. They're impulsive. They believe everything they see. They believe everything they hear. They don't think things through. And then they'll do like a ritual that they downloaded off TikTok or something. I don't know, something along those lines, guys. Obviously not something that you would do. But it's kind of sad to believe that your person would even believe that that is similar to you, which would go to show they don't even know you really. So when I said be careful of repeating a cycle with the toxic person, Sagittarius, I am not kidding. Because it seems like this person might not even know you very well. Like they think they do. Yeah, and with the Hierophant and the High Priestess out here, that's typically a spiritually ordained match in the tarot of the Most High, the mostest, highest one. But because this High Priestess is upside down, that ain't no match. Oh no, sir. No, 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 no. That's fake. That person's fake. I don't know if it was, I'm not getting that whole like somebody was paid to send you a false lover thing. No, I think you found this person, or I'm sorry, your person found this person and tried to like make you jealous or something, and it was like not you at all. And they probably know that. Maybe they're embarrassed. Maybe that's what was supposed to cause the tower, but it didn't. And they're just like acting fast and being irrational, being impulsive, acting way too quickly, not thinking about things. The Two of Pentacles upside down, Temperance upside down, Eight of Wands upside down, Four of Wands upside down, Three of Wands upside down. Oh, Jesus. Queen of Cups upside down. Okay. Well, Sag, I can see why. I can see why you may. Well, let me reword that. To my masculines, it's very clear at this point that this feminine that you're currently dealing with is a false spiritualist. She could have Pisces or Cancer in her chart, or they could be a fellow fire sign, so a Leo, a Sag, or an Aries. Doesn't have to be. That's just what's out here. For my feminines, your person that's like missing you and told all these lies and came up with this weird plan to bring a tower down on your life, is realizing the person that they tried to like make a weird version of you or like carry on and become and be stable, has done nothing but bring them a 8 of Wands upside down, where nothing is moving. There's no creative force. A 4 of Wands is upside down. The home life is messed up. Something about home is unstable. Not good. 3 of Wands is upside down. It's like, for me, a 3 of Wands upside down is like, it's about waiting, right, for your ships to come in, but it's like waiting, like a hot pot never boils type of thing. Maybe this person's like watching you a lot. I don't know why that's coming through. Yeah, hot pot never boils is what this is given right here. So they just like can't let you go. There's something didn't work out between y'all. They want to repeat a toxic cycle with you. And how dare they have the audacity to do that after spreading all these lies about you? And they probably said it to the wrong person. This Hierophant, this very stable masculine that is spiritual, just like you, upright High Priestess, upright Temperance card, upright Queen of Cup, upright King of Sword, upright King of Cup. Yeah. They definitely told something to the wrong person, and now they're embarrassed because they've been exposed and they look like an idiot. And then here's a Queen of Cups upside down. So masculine or femme, doesn't matter, but very highly manipulative person, very codependent. Definitely not what was intended for this jealous plan to make you jealous, to replace you with what to replace you with a fake spiritualist that is way needier, way more codependent, and probably a tiny bit psychotic. Maybe has a personality disorder. Nothing against mental health problems, guys. I just gotta throw it out there. She's very manipulative, and she'll get what she wants a lot of the times because of it. But Sag, I also get that your ex was kind of like that too. Kind of sounds like a match made in heaven to me. I don't know. You know, whatever. I'm not trying to talk shit. Okay. Oh, God. 43 minutes. Guys, these readings have been long lately. Let's close it up, guys. I can't think of a better way to close it up. I just got an Ace of Sword and a 10 of Cups. Sag, if you stick to the truth of what you know is true in your intuition, because you're not dumb. Saggy, you know what to do. You know what the right thing is. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. If he's calling for you. What's that song? I don't know. I don't even know the lyrics. That just came through. Listen to your heart. If he's calling for you. Okay, so for femmes, like, if you feel like this isn't, like, please be careful you're not repeating a toxic cycle, because it's heavy. I'm picking up on that big time. It's just, I have a hard time believing that somebody that did an extreme amount of gaslighting, triangulation, malicious gossip, and lies can all of a sudden say, hey, I've changed. I've changed. It's all good now. Yeah, that crazy lady that I trained to be you, yeah, it didn't work out between us. They would never tell you that. They trained her, he, she, them to be like you, or were hoping at least. I don't know if they literally trained them, but that was their hopes. But, I don't know if you're too concerned about any of that, Sag. I think you're more concerned, well, I think you're more focused on this, like, potentially even new relationship that you may even be in. Ten of Cups, or going towards. And with the Ace of Swords, that is the truth. Stick to your truth, stick to your intuition, stick to what you know is true. When you tell yourself something like, I will never get back together with somebody that is that mentally abusive to me ever again, make sure you stick to your guns on that, please. Okay, that's not a twin flame. That's called a trauma bond. That's called abuse. I am so sick of hearing about this twin flame shit that is abuse. All right, Saggies, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope you got what you wanted. I hope you got what you needed. Until next time, Saggies, I hope you guys have a great night. Bye, Saggies.